Can President Trump deport Elon Musk? Steve Bannon, Trump's former advisor, he's got Trump's back in this feud with Elon, and he wants Elon out of the country, that is. Bannon's been pretty vocal about his dislike for Elon in the past. He's called him a man-child and even said he was truly evil. Ouch. And now on his War Room podcast on Thursday night, he really let loose. First, he called Elon a know-it-all, and then he suggested that Trump should investigate Elon's immigration status and deport him. That's not all he said. He went further, saying that if Elon, quote, threatens to take one of the big programs out of SpaceX, President Trump should sign an executive order calling for the Defense Production Act to be called in on SpaceX and seize SpaceX tonight before midnight. And for those who don't know what the Defense Production Act is, it's a Korean War era law that lets the president prioritize contracts crucial for the national defense. But the president doesn't actually have the power to seize private companies like SpaceX. And what SpaceX currently does is shuttle astronauts to and from the International Space Station. Bannon also told the New York Times that Trump's team should dig into Elon's drug use and strip him of his security clearance and federal contracts. Elon's got about 100 contracts with 17 different federal agencies, and those are worth billions. Okay, but can Elon really be deported? Well, he's been a U.S. citizen for over 20 years, so the short answer there is no. U.S. immigration law does not allow for that. But there's been reports about his immigration status during the early years of his career. So apparently, Elon enrolled in Stanford to get a student visa and dropped out 2 days after to take part in a startup. Student visas limit the amount of work that you can do and usually need approval from either a school or the government. Now, Elon's denied all of this, but legal experts say that if he did lie during his naturalization process, he could lose his citizenship, but only if an investigation proves this to be true. So the big question is, will the Trump administration actually dig into Elon's early days in America? Only time will tell.